Welcome to the WOW Forum podcast. Today we're joined by Raymond Laseter from Voltron Printing. I'm Amaya Wright, and this is my co-host, Jocelyn Rogers. Together we've had the chance to learn about Raymond and his team's screen printing art and culture workshop.
Thank you so much for that introduction. We were excited to go deeper into the story about Voltron and the vision and the overall meaning of Voltron.
So you asked me what the meaning of? Well, Voltron was a 1980 cartoon. Me and my brother used to watch as a kid. So coming down here, it was like, okay, we want to build basically like we want to build that machine. We want to build that robot. We're creatives and innovators and progressive thinking people. And the whole premise was that the animals, the part of the Voltron would choose the kid or choose the individual off of just the energy and the synergy. So that's basically what we're trying to build here. We're trying to build that synergy. We're trying to build that platform. And we're just trying to build progressive thinking people and become the pillars of the creative community in Woodlawn and in Birmingham.
Yeah, that's a very beautiful message.
Oh, I'm trying.
You mentioned coming down here. Could you tell us about your journey from Chicago to the Birmingham area and what inspired that shift?
I mean, truly, I didn't want to come here. My brother is the one who really persuaded me. No disrespect. I mean, coming from Chicago, it was like you don't hear a lot of people saying, well, I want to go to FIT. I want to go to Parsons. Then I want to move to Birmingham, Alabama. Mm-hmm. So as a designer, it was like, you're always thinking about New York. You're always thinking about LA. But I tell all my designer friends now, I be like, man, Birmingham is definitely the place you should come because it's like a blank canvas. It's where you could try things. You could try things, mess up, and then try something else. So I feel like it was the best move for me and my brother coming down to Birmingham.
So how does Voltron reflect on your mission and your work?
In what way? Could you elaborate for me?
Okay. So what is I'm sorry, I can't.
No, take your time,
Everybody has their own mission with what they want to do in art. What was your mission? How does that tie into Voltron?
Man, that's a great question there. I think now Voltron is my passion project. After being in fashion for so long and doing so many different projects, I got tired of it. I really was like, okay, I'm done with this. I want to do something else in my life. I've been doing it since me and my brother was 15 and 14. So I feel like this is the first time I feel like it resonates with me so strong. It's like I wake up to see who I can help. I wake up to see, okay, what mission and what collaboration can I partner with to give exposure, to give a different point of view. So it's basically, like, don't get me wrong, you start businesses because you want the money. But right now, I don't care about the money. I care about the legacy. I care about leaving Birmingham cultural part better than it was. And if I do that, man, I'm satisfied.
Mm-hmm. So you and your brother Kwamel have deep roots in fashion and design.
What'd you say? You
and your brother have deep roots in fashion and design?
Do we have deeper fashion design?
Deep roots in fashion and design. Deep roots?
Well, my brother, to say Kwamel, he didn't want to get into fashion. That wasn't his thing. I kind of persuaded him. Like me, I used to get Harper's Bazaar. I used to get GQ magazine. I used to go to thrift stores and try to emulate what I seen going to church. It was like if I seen a Pierre Cardin double-breasted suit, I knew I couldn't buy Pierre Cardin, but I could find it in the thrift store. So I would go to Kwamel like, man, let's do this. He like, I ain't doing that. Whatever. Yeah. So he basically, he did it because it's what brothers do. He supported my dream, and that's basically he supported me through this. So my roots was going to like design school. I used to sit in streetwear boutiques, not buying anything, and just wanted to be a sponge. I wanted to try to get as much knowledge that I possibly can because I knew my parents could have afforded putting me in Parsons or FIT, but I was like, I'm gonna be proactive. I'm gonna go to these places that I see in Vibe and Double XL magazine and have these owners become my teachers. And they basically did. For years, they became some of my mentors that I still call on to today. And also like they became my brother's mentors as well.
So
So
you,
you
I'm sorry.
No, it's,
So you mentioned more about collaborations. I know there are plenty of students out there that are willing to learn about screen printing and just making their own clothes. Are you open to doing collaborations with students and people?
yeah, I'm open if they're serious. I always vet students. I always vet people to say, hey, I want you to teach me. Because at the end of the day, I always tell them it is a business. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know if I'm going to give you my time, I want to know that you're going to give me your time as well. So I have no problem, teaching kids, elderly, whoever come in the door and say, hey, I want some knowledge. Me and my brother's definitely willing to do it. If you're serious, you just, I want serious people.
Um, we're really moved by your Legacy Threads collection. Could you tell
Okay.
us more
Dope,
about
dope,
that?
dope. I mean, I hope you guys are building legacies. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's what it's all about. Giving you guys something that you can see and want to attach to, because coming down here, it's civil rights is embedded in the thread of Birmingham, Alabama. Wherever you go, if you're in a coffee shop, a rib shop, a gas station, it's somebody talking about the civil rights movement. So I wanted to give a fresh face to it. So like you just asked me that question. Now younger kids see it, but like, what's legacy threads? Then I could go into this whole spiel. You need to go to BCRI. You need to go to AG Gaston. You need to go to the 16th Baptist Church. Now they're getting engaged. It's all about bridging gaps.
Right.
So we all know that these wonderful shirts were made by the Voltron.
Okay.
And okay, so I have a question though. What made you say yes to the WOW Forum?
Because I want, like I said, just to piggyback, me and my brother doing passion projects now. I want to be able to help the younger generation. Just like you said, legacy threads. It's all about bridging gaps. It's all about, because I'm standing on the shoulders of Carl Kanai. I'm standing on the shoulders of Don Juan. I'm standing on the shoulders of April Walker. Those all the streetwear and urban designers that came before me. So I want you guys to stand on my shoulders, so therefore you can reach the higher heights. You can reach whatever endeavors, whatever dreams, whatever goals. So when Miss Hammer brought this to us, I was like, yo, let's rock. Because you guys, I'm a dinosaur right now in fashion. I'm 45, but you guys got fresh ideas and you help me fresh. So I could pose questions like, okay, what do you think is hot right now? Ask you two a question. What do you think is hot? And just your culture. Nothing's hot.
Oh, a lot of people wear hoodies. I don't know. Some
Yeah.
people don't
Okay, so
just.
like when you guys came, I was able to now tap into your brain. You are the computer. So I was able to tap into your computer, your mind, and say, what would you wear? Hoodies. So now I'm gonna start designing more hoodies because that's what the young generation is rocking. So yeah, that's why I always stay tapped into the younger generation, because that's what keeps creativity moving forward.
Are there any internship or volunteer opportunities with Voltron?
Right now, we definitely looking for, you know what I'm saying? We got so many projects, me and my brother coming up. We would love to get interns that's serious, motivated, that want to be on time. Those are things we're looking for. I want self-starters because fashion is so fast now. I need a person to be like, I'm here. What do you need me to do? Okay, I'm doing. If I give you a project, you're able to execute. But also, I'm gonna teach you the ins and outs. So if you want to get into this line of work, what me and my brother do, you can. So yeah, we willing if you come down and bring your resume, and we'll interview you, and if it's a right fit, we'll rock out with you.
Okay, so besides Legacy Threads, what has been your favorite design that you've created so far? You've partnered with someone.
You mean my whole design career, or just now since I've been in Alabama?
But since you've been in Alabama.
It's been amazing to me. It's hard for me to really put just one. The experience that I had with you guys was amazing. The experience that I had with the Negro Southern League was amazing. The experience that I had with the AG Gaston Boys and Girls Club. I just got the opportunity to me and my brother to produce merchandise for a movie that the mayor is bringing out, a documentary. So that's been amazing as well. So all of it, it's like going to a buffet. It's like I don't know what to choose, so it's hard for me to even answer that question. So I'm gonna just say all of it has been amazing for me and my brother.
This is kind of circling back to a past question, but the internships and volunteer opportunities.
Mhm.
Do you guys have any, like, not flyers, but any way for, like, students of Woodlawn to know you guys are there?
Well, they could go to our IG page, which is at voltronprinting.com. They could go to my website, which is www.voltronprinting.com, and just send me a text message, or you can email me at sales@voltronprinting.com, and just email us if you're truly interested. And like I always say, those who truly want to do it, they're gonna walk through your door. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. It's cool to send somebody a DM, but that ain't serious.
Right.
If you want to do this, you gonna knock on the door, or you gonna come through the door, and then you gonna show me what you have. Like, man, this is what I can offer you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we did, to get into the industry. We didn't just sit. We went to these places and just hounded people. So that lets me know, like, okay, you ready to go. I need to invest some time and some energy in you.
Okay, so how do you and your brother blend art, culture, and just history into the fashion and the clothing that you're making?
You know what? It's years of research. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the 90s, everything was magazines. So you had to get the vibe, you had to get the source, you had to get Double XL. And it's the music that we grew up with. I grew up with EPMD. I grew up with Nas. I grew up with, I say, the real Jay-Z. His first Reasonable Doubt album is the only one. I grew up with those people that was really talking about the time periods in which we were in. So that was always something that motivated me and my brother. Like, when I design, I always turn on music, to get me motivated, to give me inspiration. So that's the way I blend it. And then also I use, Pinterest. So I do a lot of research, or I storyboard. So say, like, a person say, well, this is what I want you to do. I build the story. It's almost like writing a book. And then once I visually able to see it, then me and my brother is able to execute the project. So that's what I basically do. I use everything around me. I watch people. I people watch.
Yeah, definitely. I remember when we were doing the collaboration at the shop, and we were all just getting to know each other. That one thing that you had us do, where we can just go around the shop and find something that meant something to us.
Right.
We never really asked you what in your shop, like, has, like, something deeper meaning to you besides just, like, just the usual. Because my
no, go ahead. Finish your question.
I'm sorry, because I remember my thing that I grabbed was a shirt with a tiger on it, and it just had like flashes and lightning and stuff on it. That was really deepening to me because, like, you see a tiger, and I found that's one of the things I found, like, peaceful, because tigers, like, people say, oh, they're so scary, but it's very peaceful. And then I go by this quote, which is find the beauty behind your madness. So that's
okay. That's art. That's art.
Yeah.
I think in the store, everything, because it was a lifelong dream for me and my brother. I think every time, even my keys on my key green resonates with me, because that means something that we accomplished together. So it's the small things to me. It's not the big things. It's the little thing that I could turn the doorknob. That resonates with me. I could turn on the water. I could hit the light switch. I could turn the ADT system off, because it was a dream. Like you said, when I was a young kid, I always wanted this. Me and my brother, we wanted this to be a goal of ours. So everything that's in there resonates with me. It's not just one thing. It's even the dirt when the floor get dirty. Because I say, man, these floors are dirty. I need to mop these floors. So it's like, it was a goal. It's one of the goals. It's more goals that we will accomplish. But I think everything resonates with me. Being it's not one thing, because it's like when you ask the artist. I watched the documentary of Picasso, and they used to always like, man, what painting? He says, it's all everything I make is amazing, because it's all a part of you. So it's hard to ask a creative, like, what's your best? Because in your mind, you feel like I never made my best.
Right.
Like, I haven't made my best thing yet. It's just some things me and my brother create. But have we made our best? No, we're not. No.
Just keep on creating.
So what's in the store? Do you like? She had her thing. What's thing in the store resonated with you?
Mine was kind of more of aesthetics. I like a more Renaissance. I don't remember exactly what was on it, but I know it was like a Renaissance. It might have been the Final Supper.
Okay.
But I don't know, that even though historically it might not have been a peaceful time, the visuals of it always brings me peace. I guess
wow.
it just has like a soothing effect
Oh
to
wow.
me.
Okay. I definitely dig that. I dig that.
So, what is a quote that you live by?
A quote.
Yeah.
Make it happen. I can't cuss on the podcast. I don't say make it happen. I say because it's like I don't believe in failure. Like that was nothing my parents allowed us to subscribe to. My grandparents didn't allow us. It was always like I remember times when my grandmother I could go crying to her, be like and my grandmother would be like, okay, after you cry, okay, what you gonna do? It wasn't like and that used to like make me so angry. Like, why did my grandmother? She wasn't empathetic. She didn't pacify me. But as I get older, that's true. After you dry the tears, it's nothing wrong with crying. It's nothing wrong with getting those emotions. But what's next? How you move on? So at the end of the day, it's like, yo, I don't believe in failure. That's what I tell. We got to change the way we communicate with our young kids and with business owners. You never fail at anything if you're doing it.
Right.
And that's the quote that I live by. I don't think I ever failed if I did it because you're doing it. Like you young ladies here on this podcast, no matter what you think, it's not a failure because you're doing it. Now, can we say it could get better, it can evolve? Yeah, it can.
Right.
But you're doing it, so you ain't failing, ain't nothing.
So, was your grandmother, was she a role model in your life?
Oh yeah. Yeah, my parents are my role model. I had my mom and dad 50 years strong. I mean, so my grandmother they started grocery stores. They migrated from the South, her and my grandfather, with nothing. And they built grocery stores. So entrepreneurship was embedded in me and my brother at a very long age. My grandfather only told us his thing was work for somebody for 6 months to get a tax return and quit. That's something he used to tell us. He was like, because anything after that, they making money off you. So I was like, what? So he was adamant about, man, work for yourself. Have your own freedom. Be your own boss. Now I don't knock it. It's not for everything because entrepreneurship is a wicked roller coaster. You're gonna have highs and highs, and you're gonna have lows and lows. But if you want freedom, I say try to find something that you could do on your own. Yeah. So yeah, my grandmother was definitely my role model in that.
What would you say to younger people who are trying to become entrepreneurs?
What do you say? What now?
What would you say to younger people who are trying to become entrepreneurs? Like, what advice would you give them to start?
Just do it. It's like swimming, man. You're gonna have to jump out in the deep sometimes. It's no right or wrong to it. You know what I'm saying? When young people ask me and my brother, how to get into this or how to start a business, I say start it. Right now with the phone, you guys can start anything right at your fingertips. It's not. We used to have to go to the Secretary of State office. We used to have to go to City Hall. We used to have to go to the library. We used to have to call the mayor office to get these little papers now that you could do on your cell phone. We used to have to stand in line to get this stuff. Or to get trademarked, we had to call the trademark lawyer or do the research online or call. Yeah, so I'd say, man, y'all got it made. Because now you could go and get LLC for $89 right over your phone, 10 minutes, you got your paper. So it's like, I say, man, do it. The sky's the limit. Do it afraid.
Yeah. So I noticed you have tattoos. Like, is there a meaningful without like if you don't have to you don't have to go into too much detail or personal life, but does your tattoos like mean anything to you?
I had a Jewish friend that was really big in business, and he was like, "Man, Raymond, if you ever get tattooed, nobody's gonna hire you." And I was like, "That's it. I don't want to get hired, so I'm gonna start getting tattooed." So that's basically why me and my brother did it. We wanted to have as much visible ink that corporate America would not touch us with a 10-foot pole. And basically, that when he told me that, I was like, "That's my out," because that's my out. I never wanted to get in the rat race of the corporate bubble. So, but now all my corporate friends are tattooed. So I'm like, oh Jesus, like they may get me, but that's why I did it. And it was just a part of the art culture. It was a part of when I went to art school. A lot of my friends had them, so it was something we just got into it. And then it's addictive. So it's like I got one little tattoo, and then it was like I need another one.
I understand.
Need another one.
Yeah.
Need
I
another one.
definitely understand.
So I like it.
I do. I like one too. It's small, but I hope I get sleeves like that one day.
Yeah.
You
I
will.
definitely want
Hey,
I definitely want a tattoo. I'm working on that.
you said what now?
I definitely want a tattoo. I'm working on that. That and piercings.
Oh well, you know what? I always tell people be conscious of what you get because everything I have had meaning. Like it took me years to start with a sleeve because I did a lot of research. So I say whatever you because it's easy to get them on, but it's painful to take them off.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, when you don't put on some stuff you drunk in a drunken stupor in college and be like, this ain't what I want.
Yeah.
So do the research and make sure you're gonna love it. You know, so
Because it's gonna be on you for like
but
the rest of your life.
for the rest of my life,
Yeah.
that is true.
How do you stay inspired as a artist? Well, how do you overcome your burnout?
You mean like creative block, something like that?
Yeah.
Like I said, it's so much out here. Like a good designer friend of mine named W. I said this on a panel. One time I had creator's block, and I called him. He's out of Atlanta, and I said, "Man, W, I ain't designed in a couple weeks." I was like, "Man, I don't know what the problem." And he said, "What favorite clothing brand do you like?" And I told him a name, and he said, "Go to that site and just start copying their stuff. Just start copying it. Just design it and maybe change your name or do something different." And he said, it's going to help you get out of your block. And it does. When I'm in a creative block, I figure out what the customer want and I look at several brands that look like it. And I just start designing the logos. Or I change the name or I move something or I change the color. And that helps me start my inspiration. So I tell designers like they say, well, people that write books, they just say, start writing your favorite book. Like a book that you read all the time, just start writing that on the keyboard or write that on your computer. And then from there, you'll say, oh man, I got it. And then you'll be able to write 300 pages just off starting off somebody else that you emulated. So that's what I tell creators. Find something you really like and use that as the foundation to help you build your story. So that's what I do.
Do you have like any questions for us?
I mean, you guys was an amazing interview. I think this was like my top 10 interview that I had. I mean, do you feel like this is something that you guys would continue doing podcasts?
I would enjoy to do it, but
Yeah.
I am horrible at just public speaking and it frightens me. But I would enjoy doing it. It's pushing me outside my comfort zone.
Yeah, piggybacking off of her, public speaking was never been my thing until I actually started doing poetry 2-3 years ago. Like I would show everybody my writing and I would say it to like a person one-on-one, but I like getting on stages and talking in front of big crowds would just like it was just like make me shake or anything. It was just like, okay, I would have to start like breathing and just get going out of my comfort zone. But I would love to do more podcasts and with more guests. I would be open to doing that.
That's dope. Like I tell people, everybody's afraid. Even famous performers. If you ever watch their interview, they say, man, I'd be afraid. Or they have a ritual that helps motivates them to get on stage. So what you guys are going through is what everybody goes through. So do you want to go on tour with your poetry, or do you want to go on like a slam? Do you do poetry slams? Or?
Yeah, slam.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Cause like when I write, I have to make sure I write something that's either relatable or is like close to me with a message.
Okay.
So I won't just go out and write something random and just present it. No, I have to make sure it's relatable. I have to make sure it means something to my target audience.
Okay. Wow.
When I do write or when I do show people, I want you to feel what I'm like. I want you to just feel it in your soul. Like that's the type of writing I do. It's just like I have performed in front of a crowd at my high school before, and I love that moment because like I did get applause, and it's just
right.
Like that one moment just made me feel like, okay, I did it. Like I want to do this more.
Oh wow.
Just like afterwards is a good feeling, but the before part is just a hard
Nightmare.
Yeah.
Tell me about you guys' style, because I see you guys both have your own type of. What do you use? Do you just wake up and say, this is what I want to wear? Or do you put thought into it? Like what's the thing that motivates you guys to come out and just put on your clothes? I mean, because you have a look and you have a look. So I want to know, is there any story behind it? Or you just like, okay, today I just feel like doing this today?
Kind of a mix of both. Sometimes it's I don't know what to wear. It's too late to decide what to wear, so I'm just gonna throw something on.
Mm-hmm.
But normally I'll try on like all my clothes, make a mess out of my room trying to find the right clothes, and just keep putting stuff on until it feels like me.
Okay, okay. And you what?
With me, it's more of the same thing. It's just like, okay, do I know, like, if I have to be somewhere at a certain time, it's just like, okay, do I know what I want to wear? And I'll just go, okay, I go this shirt, these pants, do this look right, do this look right, do this look right. I even ask commentary from my mom, do this look good, do this match?
Oh, wow.
And then if not, if she said yes, it looks fine, I end up changing it anyway because I'm just so like
You indecisive about it.
about my clothing. But definitely another thing that means something to me would be bandanas.
Okay.
It's like I wear bandanas all the time. Like sometimes I may not wear it, but this is another thing because like my mom really got me into those. So that's a shout out my mom.
Moms all over the world. Shout out. Shout
Yep.
Yeah, so definitely like she got me into more like liking it, and then styling them is a thing because like
Okay.
at first I wasn't gonna wear this, but I'm just like, okay, let me see if this match. Mind you, I am wearing blue today, so I was like, I'm gonna go with it and see how it looks.
So that means both of y'all got junky rooms. Y'all get dressed. I mean, so that means after you get fresh, I mean,
Yeah.
and now you got to pick up
Unfortunately.
all these clothes.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Hey, but I mean,
Yeah.
after a while you get
But
used
the
to
outfit
it.
cute though.
The outfit cute though.
Oh, so you used to it now. Okay, so it's muscle memory. Oh, wow, that's dope. So I don't know what grades you guys are in, but after high school, like, what do you guys want to do? Are you going to college? Are you guys getting into fashion? Are you getting into entertainment? Are you getting into what do you guys want to do? First, tell me the year that you guys are in school, and then what is your goals?
Okay, well recently we just graduated, so
Oh, you
Graduated.
Congratulations! What?
Yes.
What year 2025?
yes. It took
Okay.
too long. Well, as Miss Hamner said, I want to be an architect.
Okay, what school you going to go
I
to?
plan to start at Jeff State, but I'm hoping to get into Auburn to continue it.
Oh, congratulations! Oh, that's dope. Okay, you.
With me, I decided to go a different route. I decided not to go to college.
Okay, no
I
doubt.
decided to definitely go into the workforce, and I definitely did get a job offer. So I'm just waiting.
Oh wow, congratulations.
Yeah.
Okay, so you about to start getting your own money.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one thing I'm really, really proud of because like, and I know I have family everywhere proud of me. And like, at first I had people say, why are you not going to college? I was like, okay, I want to weigh in my options first and then see what I like going to college. Cause the military was also another option to me, and I have been talking to a recruiter, but I'm just like, you know what? No, I don't want to go that route. No, I want to go this route. So I'm gonna keep following this path, and I know people are proud of really all of us. I'm really proud of everybody and what they're doing, cause I have a little sister, and I was talking to her last night, and she was just boasting about how much she's proud of me.
Oh wow.
And and her family where she is, and they told me, they was just like, she talks about you about everybody. She talks to you. She talks about you at the church, at her school.
Oh, wow.
And like
That's amazing.
that made my heart feel so warm
That's
knowing.
amazing. That's amazing. That's beautiful. Oh wow. That's you got me over here about to soak up and tear it up. I'm like, wow.
I had to just hold it in. Just hold it. You're good.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go the college route, but I'm kind of in the middle of just wanting to do everything.
Right.
But
Any more questions? Anything else? I mean, hey.
you have any more questions for us?
No, I mean, I think you guys, like I said, it was amazing interview. I'm ecstatic. I'm happy. I'm filled. I appreciate you guys wanting to even interview. I think I'm pretty boring, but I appreciate me and my brother. You guys even reaching out and wanting to interview us. I'm very humble, and like I said, man, just the sky's the limit for you guys. I mean, I see it. I know you guys going to do something amazing down here on this earth. So I hope you don't forget the little people when y'all make it big.
No, never.
Definitely.
Well, thank you for sharing your story with us, and thank you for coming here with us.
No, thank you.